This is Past 25, highlights from the mini symposium. I am with Riccardo Balin and Alessandro Rigazzi. You were co-organizing the mini symposium, Accelerating Sustainable Development Through Coupled HPC Simulations and AI, a long title. So can you summarize what was this mini symposium about and the relation with the theme of the conference, Supercomputing for Sustainable Development?
Yeah, sure. So the topic of the mini symposium is that of scientific workflows where HPC and AI meet, right? So we have many cases where like HPC simulations need the AI part to enhance their results or to achieve results which are not possible otherwise. And there are many sides of that that link to sustainability. One of them is that obviously the power consumption for AI and HPC workflows is high, so the better you can optimize such workflows, so the better you can utilize resources, the better outcome in terms of energy you can achieve.
Yeah, because we have heard throughout the conferences that yes, AI is beautiful, but it's also very expensive and has an impact on actually, is the major reason why we are discussing sustainability. After all your discussions, were there key messages or highlights that you would like to tell us about?
So I think there's, I would say, a couple things. The first is that really, I think for some of the better scientific outcomes we've seen, AI and simulation, traditional mod sim simulation together is really sort of the winning combination, right? Rather than instead of trying to maybe use AI to replace simulations entirely, we see that a lot of the solutions that combine the two, either with reinforcement learning or through sort of iterative fine-tuning where the model is constantly corrected by simulation results. So those are the ones that give us the most confidence in the prediction of these AI models. And the second, I would say, is we had some good discussions around reproducibility. And so, you know, in scientific computing, we expect high reproducibility for our science, but AI is a big challenge in the reproducibility space. And so how do we think about AI and keep it sort of elevated to the same standards that we've held traditional mod sim for reproducibility? That's going to be, I think, the main challenge moving forward.
Well, I think the AI is opening many challenges because it's really more of a black box at the moment. We still really need to understand how it's working and what actually is doing. Okay, the natural next steps are?
Well, I mean, I think the community has to come together and define standards, right? Or define at least some basic standards where we can build from, right? And especially in terms of like the reproducibility, we see that currently there's a big lack of standards and a common platform for that.
Yeah, I would also say, I think there needs to be, more of this this coupling of simulation and AI, and always sort of trying to validate. Well, basically, what we saw today in our mini symposium is that if you can increase the confidence in your AI predictions, then your AI models go a lot further. And so not only is it reproducible, you can address some of those issues, but also the models become more useful, and you can use them for predictions later on. So I would say encouraging the two worlds coming together more and more, I think, is what we're going to try to do.
Very good. Thank you very much for joining us, and thank you all.
Thank you.